A poor waitress had to work long shifts at a small diner just to get by. One day she noticed a crippled beggar sitting outside the diner every day hoping for some food. Even though she didn't have much money herself, she gave him food every day, sometimes even sharing her plate with him, but she never asked for anything in return. The beggar sat outside the diner on a little patch of grass across from the road. He couldn't move very well because of his crippled legs. As soon as the sun started shining, he would drag himself to the same spot and wait. Sometimes people would pass by and throw some coins at him, but most people ignored him and just walked right by. She felt bad for the man because she knew what it was like to be poor. She had to work long shifts at the diner just to make ends meet. Most days she didn't even have enough money for rent, and sometimes she had to borrow money from her boss just to get home. But no matter how little money she had, she always made sure to buy the beggar something to eat. Sometimes she would bring him food from the diner, but sometimes she would even give him food from her own plate. When they both ate together outside in the little patch of grass, she talked to him kindly and always made sure he had enough to eat. Everyone else either mocked him or avoided him, but she treated him like a king. One day one of her co-workers said, "Why are you giving him your food? The guy is useless. Don't waste your money on him." Another co-worker joined in and said, "Yeah, you should leave him out in the sun. Maybe he'll disappear if he gets too much sun." But she just ignored them and continued feeding the beggar. One day, the beggar wasn't at his usual spot, which was strange, because every day at that time he would drag himself to the same place. She asked the other workers if they knew where he was, but they just shrugged their shoulders and went back to work. She went back to work after about an hour. She saw a luxury car drive up to the spot where the beggar usually sat. She couldn't believe her eyes when she saw the beggar get out of the car. He was fully dressed in a suit and he could walk. He didn't have a limp or anything, and there were two men behind him who looked like bodyguards, or maybe staff. He walked up to her and said, "Hello, I am a billionaire. I was testing humanity and you are the only one who passed." She was shocked when she heard this. She couldn't believe that the beggar she had been feeding was actually a billionaire. He continued, "I wanted to see if anyone would be kind to me without expecting anything in return. I disguised myself as a beggar and sat out on the street, but everyone just walked by and ignored me. Some people even threw coins at me. I felt very sad, but then you came along." He explained that he had seen her giving food to other beggars before, but he didn't know if she would give food to someone who looked like him. So he sat down next to her and waited until she came out. She didn't give him any special treatment because she didn't know who he was. She treated him like she treated all the other beggars. "That's why you are the only one who passed my test," he said. "You don't care about money or appearances. You are a truly kind person and you deserve a reward." She thought for a moment. "I don't want any money. I don't need any money. If you have any, I can't accept it. But if you have a job that you think I can do, I would like to try it. I'm tired of being poor." He smiled when he heard this. "That's exactly what I was going to offer you. I want to give you a job at my company. It's not an easy job, but I think you will do great. You can also start your own business. I will invest money into it, or if you want, I can take care of your financial needs. So you never have to worry about money again. Whatever you want, just tell me." She was so happy that she could finally do something else besides waiting tables. "I would like to start my own business, please," he said. "Then it's decided. Tomorrow we will start with the preparations. I'm sure you will do great." She wanted to thank him, but she didn't know what to say. All she could do was smile and nod. He left after a while and she watched him go. She couldn't believe that she had been talking to a billionaire the entire time. When her co-workers heard this, they were shocked. They couldn't believe that they had been mocking her like that. They felt terrible and wished they could take it all back, but she didn't let it get to her. She knew that she had done nothing wrong. She had only tried to help someone in need. A few months later, she opened her own business and it was doing well. She didn't have to work long shifts anymore, and she didn't have to worry about money. She was so happy that she could finally start her own business, and she knew that it was all because of the beggar who had tested her kindness. If she hadn't been kind to him when he needed it the most, she would never have had the opportunity to start her own business. The moral of this story is that kindness doesn't cost anything, but it can be worth everything.